Good morning. Word of the day, 19 January 2026, Monday of the second week in ordinary time. Reading of the day, or reading from the book of Samuel, 15 to 16 to 23. Samuel said to Saul, "Stop, let me tell you what the Lord said to me last night." Saul replied, "Speak." Samuel then said, "Though little in your own esteem, are you not leader of the tribes of Israel? The Lord anointed you king of Israel and sent you on a mission, saying, Go and put the sinful Amalekite under a ban of destruction. Fight against them until you have exterminated them. Why then have you disobeyed the Lord? You have burned on the spot, thus displeasing the Lord." So answered Samuel, "I did indeed obey the Lord, and fulfill the mission on which the Lord sent me. I have brought back Agag, and I have destroyed Amalek under the ban. But from the soil the men took sheep and oxen, the best of what had been banned, to sacrifice to the Lord their God in Gilgal." But Samuel said, "Does the Lord so delight in burnt offering and sacrifice as in obedience to the command of the Lord? Obedience is better than sacrifice, and submission than the fat of grains. For a thing like divination is rebellion, and presumption is the cry of idolatry. Because you have rejected the command of the Lord, he too has rejected you as ruler." The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Gospel of the day from the Gospel according to Mark 2 to 18 to 22. Oh, grace to you, dear Lord, glory to you. The disciples of John and of the Pharisees were accustomed to fast. People came to Jesus and objected, "Why do the disciples of John and the disciples of the Pharisees fast, but your disciples do not fast?" Jesus answered them, "Can the wedding guests fast while the bridegroom is with them? As long as they have the bridegroom with them, they cannot fast. But the day will come when the bridegroom is taken away from them, and then they will fast on that day. No one sews a piece of unshrunken cloth on an old cloth. If he does, its furnace burns away the new from the old, and the tear gets worse. Likewise, no one pours new wine into old wineskin. Otherwise, the wine will burst the skin, and both the wine and the skin are ruined. Rather, new wine is poured into fresh wineskin." The word of the Lord. Praise to you, O Lord. Reflection, January 19, 2026, Monday of the second week in ordinary time, Mark 2, 18 to 22. Why not fast? Can the wedding guests fast while the bridegroom is with them? Reflection, in almost every religion, fasting is highly regarded. Islam prescribes fasting throughout the month of Ramadan as an excellent means to recognize God as the Transcendent One. Devout Buddhists practice lifelong vegetarianism and fasting, not only regarding food, but also including abstinence, aiming to discipline the body so the soul may find serenity and escape the realm of the worldly suffering. Jewish liturgy mandates fasting on the day of Atonement, the 10th day of the 7th month of the Hebrew calendar. The pious fasted even more frequently, sometimes twice a week. Those who question why Jesus' disciples did not fast like the disciples of John the Baptist or the Pharisees did so, because first, they took the fasting only as a formalistic ritual, forgetting its true spirit, placing oneself humbly before God, and earnestly seeking a close relationship with Him. The second, they did not recognize that Jesus is the very good God, very God. They longing awaited, who was now present among them. Invitation. Nowadays, people often underestimate fasting or observe it for purely natural reasons, such as losing weight, Christ teaches us that whether we fast or not, it should be for a single purpose, to be more closely united in intimacy with Him. Live with the world, perform a hidden act of sacrifice to express your love for God. Prayer. Lord, you do not demand lofty sacrifices, but you have called me so that I may belong entirely to you. I say, here I am. I have come to do your will. Amen. Thank you for listening.